When I start reading manga like Demon Slayer, Jujutsu Kaisen, and many more, but there's a certain manga that is sticking out. That is Berserk. Berserk is a dark fantasy grim dark story, and the author of the manga is Kentaro Miura. The first publication of the manga is on November 26, 1990. My first encounter of this manga is when the Berserk 2016 came out. I watched it and it's bad, of course. And then I search it. I search it after I watched the 2016 Berserk, and and I search it if there's a manga, and there is, and I read it and I love it. Story, we follow the protagonist of the story named Guts. The start of the manga, we literally see Guts killing the people of the Coco Castle in the tavern, the one bullying elf. But when you read more into the series, you start understanding the character, especially Guts. You can understand why Guts is the way he is in the Black Swordsman arc, but when you get into the Golden Age arc, you learn more about the backstory of Guts, and the backstory of Guts and why he became the way he is. You start thinking that why he is a cold and brutal man. You will see in the you will see the reason in the Golden Age arc. I will not spoil anything because it's one of the best arc in the series. This manga lures you into the world of dark fantasy and action, but when you dig deeper into the world building of the series, you will see how brutal the world is. The visual of the manga is complemented by the world building and the deep narrative story. And Tarumura really show the grim, dark, and the brutality of the story by conveying into the panel of every chapter of the story. And and like and the brutality of the story is it doesn't even like destroy or ruin the the storytelling because it's really part of the story because of the story is really you really see how the brutal is, like if you're a normal person in the berserk world, you can't last even a goddamn a day. You can't last every because every people always dying, even though they're just a normal citizen, and especially you are a soldier in a in a in a certain country or a mercenary band. You're not gonna last for so long, especially you're fighting other country that using sometimes a magic or a monster as a soldier. There are many reasons why Guts is an interesting character to me. His backstory, his outlook on life, his relationship with Griffith all contributes to making him the greatest character that he is. But if we want to find out why Guts act the way he does, we need to dive deeper into his past, the Golden Age arc. Basically, when he was born, her mother is already dead, hanging. Okay, okay. Anyway, back to the video. This is already but the first tragedy that got suffer. Pretty much, this is a good storytelling because no matter what your opinion on Guts in the Black Swordsman arc, when you're reading the Golden Age arc, you starting to sympathize Guts in every hellish experience he endured. A lot of his friends in his past in the Golden Age are dead because of his best friend Griffith's spoiler for this chapter anyway. So pass on this, but okay. Basically, Griffith, uh, Guts' best friend. Basically, Griffith is the leader of the mercenary band that Guts joined in, the Band of the Hawks. Basically, Griffith sacrificed the whole Band of the Hawk to become one of the god one of the God Hand, or basically the new member of God Hand. and and got survive, and there's a mark on his neck that that when it gushes blood, Guts knows that there's a fossil or a monster coming to kill him or coming near him. Basically, that's every day, every moment of Guts' life. You will see that why he became the way he is. Like, he became cold, he became distant to other people, or other people surrounding him, or other side character in the story. Basically, the conclusion of this analysis: Berserk is one of the best manga that I read, and it really shown in the world building, deep narrative story, and the visual art of the manga. Overall, Kentaro Miura put his everything into this series, and sadly Kentaro Miura is already passed away. He he didn't um he didn't last his body didn't last to finish the manga, and that's sad to hear that one of the best mangaka in the anime slash manga in the industries is gone now. So this really shows that Berserk is one of the best manga that I read because of Kentaro Miura. Not only because he is the one of the best mangaka, but on how he portray the characters, how's the character relationship on each other, how's the world building, and etc. And overall, the manga is great. If you're looking for a manga that have a grim, dark, and brutal world, this this manga is for you.